What's up, YouTube? Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful, top-notch day. My name is Mike. I'm having a great day, and thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you appreciate it. Hope you like the page. Hope you get something out of it. This video gets me really excited because I love talking about this. This is an important subject. I think this is an important topic because I think it affects a lot of people all over the world all the time. So the topic of this today is how to get what you want from other people. Right, so it's like, am I talking about manipulating people? Am I talking about robbing from people, stealing from people? No, I'm not. What I'm talking about is today's world is so interconnected. There are so many levels. There's so many people. Like, nobody is pioneering around the world by themselves. There's no more Columbus, and Columbus needed help. Right? Everybody who's done great things needs help. And now with so many people in the world and everybody being so unique, you, yourself, me, we're so unique and different. We each have our individual dreams and goals and aspirations and the words written on our heart for our destiny and what we're supposed to do. And if you're connected with that, you feel like, yeah, I know what I got to do, but how am I ever going to be a singer? How am I ever going to be an actress? How am I ever going to open a soup kitchen? How am I ever going to fill in the blank with what your dream is, your destiny is? And I'm going to tell you how. You're going to have help from other people. And I'm not talking about Bill Gates dumping billions of dollars on you. It would be one way of help, but that's not what I mean. I mean, more than likely, your journey to success in your life to the top is going to be like a stair stepper. You're going to have to get help from lots of different people. So you need to know how to get what you want from other people, right? So let's start. Let's break this thing down, right? So first of all, you got to realize that everybody's doing the same thing, right? And it's really important when you're meeting with people. For example, you need to talk to a bank about a loan, or you need to talk to somebody about renting a place. You need to talk to whoever, your first step of the journey. As you get started, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Let's say you want to be a dancer. So you want to be a professional dancer. The first thing you got to do is you got to have access to a dance studio, right? So you got to figure out how you're going to talk to that person and get into the dance studio. Because of course you can have it for X amount of dollars per day, but you don't want to pay that. You want to make it work inside your dream. So it's really important. You gotta be prepared to talk to people. And I'm gonna explain this the whole way, but you gotta know your person. You gotta know who you're dealing with. You have to know the owner of the dance studio. You have to know that person, know what they want, know what they're struggling with, know what's happening to them. Sort of like a class in school, like you gotta study that person. Or you want a promotion at work, you got to study your employer, you got to study your boss, figure out what's going on. That way you can make this happen, because the key to getting what you want from other people is simple. You got to know how to do it. It's simple and not easy, but you got to appeal to what the other person wants. Okay? So really common. This happens with me all the time. Like when people want something from you or they need something from you, it's like, hey man, you remember when I did you that favor? Hey, way back when, you remember this, you remember this, you remember this? So what that's doing is that's appealing to a debt. Like you're appealing to what that other person has done for you. Or when you go to do something, you're like, hey, well, remember I was sweeping the floors, or you remember how much I did for you here at this dance studio when I was a student? See, you're appealing to the past, to a debt, to like appealing to the payback, right? And when you appeal to a payback, a lot of times people get defensive. It makes people feel guilty. It like puts them under obligation, and they're like, "Oh, now I got to do this because I have to do this shit." Like, do I owe you this? Is that really what I owe you? I don't think so. I don't think that's the way. I know that's not the way because it never works. And then you have this other thing where you can appeal. You got the payback and the debt. Don't appeal to that. Don't appeal to the past. And then you have the the world, the big picture. Oh, it's gonna make the world so much better. My gosh, like think about this city after we open, or after I become a professional dancer, I'm gonna have, I'm gonna put the city on the map. It's gonna make this place so great. You're appealing to the big picture. Or let's say you're in the health business. It's gonna make mankind so much better. You're appealing to the big picture. Very rarely will that work. That's not gonna work either. So you got the big picture, that's out. The past, the debt, everything that person, that you've done for that person, that's out too. They don't want to talk about that. So golly, how do you get what you want from other people? You have to appeal to that person's self-interest. Simple as that. People are pragmatic. People are pragmatic. They are pragmatism, self-interest, interested in how it can benefit you. Look, I want to work in this dance. I need a studio to practice in so much. I want to, and what I'll do is I'll clean your floors every day. I'll save you some money so you don't have to pay your cleaning people. But you got to know the person. Like they're struggling with money. They're trying to do whatever. You can save them money by helping them, whatever. You have to know your person, but you have to appeal to their self-interest. What makes it good for them? What makes it good for them? And it's very important, very, very important. This is the key. This is the key fundamental thing to not only getting what you want one time, but getting what you want from people all the time, and not in a bad way, in a good way, is you have to never confuse your needs for somebody else's needs. I need a dance studio so I can become the best ever. But that doesn't matter to the other person. That other person is tight on money. They're not trusting their overnight cleaning crew, and they don't like that person because they speak another language and they don't understand. So that person's self-interest says, I got a problem here. And you can appeal to that and say, I can solve that problem from you. I need a studio, but I'm going to solve this problem for you. And you don't say that. You just say, hey, look, I'll clean your floors. I'll do this. I'll get rid of that. You can save some money by that. Bam. Next thing you know, you're appealing to their self-interest, right? And it's like self-interest kind of moves all kinds of people. It doesn't matter if it's the first time, if you're just talking about climbing up the ladder, or if you are talking to Bill Gates about billions of dollars. It doesn't matter how powerful or a person is. They're usually always locked in some sort of need of self-interest, whether it's like they have huge, giant money problems, or they just have some kind of issue at the house, at their home, at their workplace, whatever it could be. Self-interest moves people. So when you want to get your way from somebody, when you want to, get you notice this all the time in the grocery store. Okay, so I'm famous for this. I go to the grocery store in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry, and when I get in line, when I've got all my stuff, I need to get to the front of the line quickly. So, but by paying a compliment to a cashier there, or by helping somebody in line, by doing something nice that is appealing to someone else's self-interest. Now, how do you identify self-interest? First of all, you got to study your people. You need to know your person. You're not just going to, first day you think of it, walk up and ask to use the dance studio. That will never work. You need to know that person. But a lot of times you can be really observant in just a moment and figure out what somebody's self-interest is, So I appeal to a cashier, da-da-da-da-da. Can you help me? You look great today. Hope everything's going good. Hey, maybe this. And next thing you know, a line opens up for you right off the bat. So when you appeal to a person's self-interest, you can get the things that you want out of life. Now, then there's the second side of this is this a bad thing? Right? Is this a bad thing? Am I manipulating somebody? Am I manipulating somebody? You are. You are manipulating somebody. And then comes the thought, well, is it a bad thing? If I want to manipulate the guard at a bank to somehow finagle to leave me the keys so I can do this thing and then I rob the bank, yeah, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. It's criminal. You're going to go to jail, right? But if you're following your heart, you're following your dreams, you're following your hope, the things that you've known on your soul forever, that you're supposed to be that dancer. You knew it when you were a little kid, right? Then your manipulation of that person allows you to win. You get your dance studio. But don't forget, you also appeal to their self-interest, so they win. They got rid of their overnight cleaning lady. They're going to have a cleaner studio. They're not going to have the same issues that they had. So both sides of the party win. And then overall, the big picture wins too. The world wins because it's another person. It's you chasing down your dream, becoming the dance studio or the professional dancer or whatever it was. And again, that was just an example. So let's go through this again really, really, really quick just to get it down. When you want to get what you want from people, whether it's a coworker, a boss, or any higher level up than that, a spouse, your kids, doesn't matter, your friends, don't appeal to the past. You know, when I'm talking to my daughter, Jay, I bought you candy yesterday or whatever, put your seatbelt on. That will never work. You've got to appeal to their self-interest. Don't appeal to the past. Don't talk about the debt. Don't paint them a picture of how them doing you a favor is going to make the world better. All of that is wasted time and wasted talk. Appeal to their self-interest. What do they want? Because it doesn't matter how big or how much they have. They're always in need of something or wanting something. So appeal to that. Study your person. Figure out exactly what it is that they need. So then they get what they need. You get what you need. The world gets better because it's more people chasing down their dreams and making those kind of things happen. And that's the message for today, guys. Go get what you want from people. Because I'm telling you the truth, you're supposed to have all the things that you want. Not just some of them, and definitely not none of them. All of them. And somebody out there right now has the keys to exactly what you want. And with the right conversation, with the right time, with the right effort, you can get exactly what you want from them. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day.